Hey everyone, and welcome back to another game of Catan. I'm the Wanderer, and today we are playing another ranked game on our road to number one this season. We've had a couple of decent wins in a row in our last couple of games, so I'd like to keep that going, and we have the first pick today, so let's get to it. This is an interesting pick. Immediately I'm drawn to either the 8-4-10 or the 9-5-10. Both are good picks. I kind of like the 8-4-10. It just gives you that little bit of extra versatility. But on the flip side, there's plenty of sheep on the board, so I may get sheep on the way back. But I mean, we could throw a spanner in the works and take the 4-5-10, but I just don't think that's right. I think the 8-4-10 is safe because you can point up and you can either have the 3-for-1. Obviously, you'd like the weak port if you could get it, but if you lose the race, you lose the race. And I think Orange, who picks next, takes the 9-5-10. So if we go 8-4-10, I think we have to. I just don't. The other pick I would consider is the 8-5-10, but then I'm worried about missing out on wheat. So happy to go this and point up. So I think 9-5-10 goes next. Someone will like 6-5-11 as well, I think. It's interesting. There's not much brick, so then the 8-5-10 may have been the better pick, but I think I'm pretty confident here that Orange might go 8-5-10, either 8-5-10 or 9-5-10. They're the next two picks in whichever order. So Orange times out, and the bot places for him and takes the 8-5-10, which is fine. I think if they end up coming back, then they would have either probably taken the 8-5-10 or the 9-5-10, which means blue gets left with this 9-5-10 for sure. So red probably takes 8-4-3, 6-9-3. Yep, good. They take that spot away from blue. I like red's setup. It's got everything. You have weak wheat, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad. You'll have the brick port here and a 3-for-1 here and really strong road building. So I actually quite like red setup. So that kind of throws a bit of a spanner in the works of blue. They may take this 6-11-12 for the free road and to get on the good sheep. And then they could potentially opt just to go straight out to the sheep port. That would be not a terrible idea for blue. Yep. And they point left. Interesting. So orange needs wheat, and they're not going to get it. So they could potentially opt to go out on this 8-3, or they may take the 6-11-3, which is a little annoying because I would have liked this 6-5-11, to be completely honest. It'd be a huge spot for us. Yeah, so orange takes the 6-5-11, which is a pretty strong pick. So I think we could take this 9-4-11. It completely stuffs orange up in terms of that expansion here, plus it gives us an option to either expand to the 10-3-11 or to the 9-10-2. Either one's a good spot for us. So I think we do take this. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that's worth jumping on. I don't think so. This gives us that extra 9 on the sheep and 2 potential expansion spots. And we're not going to get it, but we do have a potential road connect if we want it. So, and we have the ports up the top that we need. So I think this is the play. And let's point down and roll. A hand of 4 hits. So early sheep. I could port here for a brick, but I don't think it's worth it right now. I don't think anyone's going to give us bricks, so I'm happy just to pass here. And 8 hits, so there's a bit of brick out there. See, orange has a road in hand now, but both they're probably going to pop it here and go straight for this 10-11-3, I think, which is fine. They can have that. I don't really care. And the 5 hits. I mean, for us, I think the first expansion is probably this wheat port. While it's here, we can double up on the 10 of ore and get on the wheat port. As we hopefully the 8s roll a lot, we'll have a decent amount of wheat. Blue drops their road. Interesting choice to go down here. I guess they want this 4-11 as the 8 hits again. So there's a bit more brick out there. Red drops a road down to the 8. Alright, let's roll. And we hit the 10. So we could pop a dev here. I'm just going to see if anyone gives up a brick. I doubt it. We might be able to give up some wheat for brick here. I think wheat is the only thing that people are going to take. Yeah, I think that's okay to take with red. Yeah, gives us that road that we need. Do you think we could do? Yeah, I think the wheat port's the right play here. And I could pop a dev. In fact, I think I will pop a dev. And a knight. That's nice. Probably should have popped the dev first then, just in case I got a road building. But yeah, it ended up being a 9 anyway, so that's okay as we hit the 9. Orange passes. And blue rolls the first 7 of the game. So I think they probably block the 8 brick here, I'd like to think. They don't need sheep, we've only got sheep. And the 8 brick is a great block to slow red down. Yep, I think that's the right block. The bot ended up moving it for blue because they didn't do it in time, but I still think it's the right block. Blue ends up popping a dev there. And then red rolls a 7 straight away, so I think they'll take the revenge here on blue, probably blocking the 5 of ore, or the 6 sheep, one of the two. Yep, on the 6 they should steal from blue here, I think. Yep. Oh no, they stole from orange. Yeah, they were fishing for wood to get it settled down. Alright, let's roll. And we hit the 10, that's nice. No one has really any wheat to trade, and I'm not going to fall for on the sheep right now, so I'm just going to pass. And the 9 hits. Okay, maybe we look to 4 for 1 the sheep. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have gone to that 3 for 1 port first, as blue wasn't racing us for this, and at the moment we're just full of sheep. So I think that was an early mistake. Just because our wheat is such a premium that we could have traded it, 1 for 1 with someone else, or probably 1 for 2. So the 3 for 1 would have been the better option. Double up on the wheat, then go to the wheat port. Blue plays a knight, pops it straight back on the 8, probably steals from red again. Steals from orange, interesting. There must have been fishing, as the, what was that? The 3 rolls, blue pops a dev, and then red 7's out, which is massive. So I think this probably goes back on either the 5 or the 6. Yep, on the 5, steals from blue. See, so far this is the good thing about our setup, is that we're not really on any blockable squares whilst we're not in the lead. Like, sure, people could solo block our 8 or our 10, block the 10, but it's not really important right now as the 9 hits. Do you think... I think here the right play is to 4 for 1 for the brick and then just hold. Hopefully we don't get plucked, but we just need to... Yeah, we need to get rid of some of the sheep in our hand. And then the 8 hits, perfect. Alright, we just need an 11 here, or potentially trade for some wood. The good thing is we have some wheat. We can't give that up though right now. That's tempting, but I do need the wheat to settle right now. I'll do it on our turn. Oh, he does the wood for wheat there with red and passes. So that gives red the settle on the brick port. Blue plays a knight, pops it on the 9. Steals our sheep, which I mean was the best thing he could have stolen then. Blue's just gone ham on the devs, which is fine. I'm going to play a knight here anyway and pop it on the 8 and steal from red. And we get an ore, which is nice. And then the 2 hits. I just don't think there's any wood out there. I'll do ore for wood. I just don't know if there is, because the 6 might have hit. Ore for wood is, I think, a fair offer. And then I'll offer sheep for wood as well. Maybe not. Otherwise, I think I hold. I was holding at 7's bad. I think I got to pop another dev here. Year of plenty. That's nice. That's actually so good. Means we can get this settled down. And then the 6 hits. There's a 4. Okay, which is full of sheep. I really should have gone for that 3 for 1 port first, as the 3 rolls. 3s are nice for red. They get the wheat and the brick they have that they need while their 8's blocked. Red drops a road. I wonder if they're going to try and get to this 8-3. They do pop a dev as well. And then we hit the 8, which is the perfect roll. So I think here we take a wood and an ore, probably. Just because we're going to start to look for that city next, I think. So we'll take the Year of Plenty for the wood and the ore. Let's drop a settle on the wheat port. Nice, and then let's pass. And the 8 hits. Okay, I really should have gone to this 3 for 1. I'm annoying myself about that. I'm going to do a 1 for 1 here because I think that's a fair trade. I'm not giving him 2. Orange passes on 7 cards. And then a 4 hits. So we're over here, which is a little scary. Red plays a knight. Probably pops it on the solos blue on the 9. Interesting. And then the 8 hits, so that was a good move there by red. I don't know if they can settle, but I think they're going to prefer the 8-3, to be completely honest. They need more wheat. No, we're not giving that up. In no way. I think if red gets onto here, they're insanely scary. They just 2 for 1 their brick for the wheat. And pop a dev. And the 6 rolls. Okay, I think here, I think we just have to 4 for 1 for the city, to be completely honest. While we have it in hand, I could pop 2 devs, but I think the problem is, okay, this is a pacing question, right? Because if we city, we become super, super scary. Is 2 devs the better play here? I suppose if the 8 rolls, yeah, I actually think 2 devs is better here. VP and Knight, that's okay. I don't mind a VP, it's going to be part of our win condition in the end. And then Orange 7's out, which is just gross for them. They've had some shocking luck. They end up ditching some sheep in a brick. I think the 9 sheep probably gets blocked here. Blocks the 10. Interesting. Steals our sheep. Blue plays a knight and pops it straight back on the 8. So there's a lot of interesting devs. There's a great block there by blue. This is the 8 rolls. There's a lot of interesting devs left in this deck. There's already 5 knights played. Oh, does there a 1 for 1 with orange. And then the 9 hits. Red doesn't play a knight either. Let's roll. Oh, the 10. That's really nice. I'm kind of happy just to pass here on 6. I could pop another dev, or I could play an aggressive knight, but I don't really want to, and I think I'm just going to wait, because we nearly got a city, as there you go, orange rolls a 7. Goes on the 9 sheep, that's fine. Steals from red. Again, obviously I'm completely fine with that. I thought we were going to get robbed then. It doesn't really do anything for us. We need the order city, to be completely honest. Oh, he does the 2 for 1 there with blue. Wow, orange hits the city. Okay, interesting. Then the 4 hits, so we're over here. I feel it that there's a 7 coming. I can just feel it in the next 2 rolls, unfortunately. And then the 8 hits, so we have a city in hand now, which I think is the right one to do. So red's saying that blue's going to win. I don't know about that. I still think this 8 is the best block with this brick port and now orange city on here. I'm not that scared of blue right now. And red drops another road, so I think we play the knight here. Pop it on the 8. And I think we steal from red here. Sheep. And a 6 rolls. And I'm going to 4 for 1 here. I think the city is the right play here. Yep, and we city the 8, 4, 10. Alright. We're looking pretty good now. Now we need to get this 3 for 1. There's one of the first 5s of the game. So orange should have the settle in here, I think. Oh no, they're still lacking the wheat. They end up dropping a road down towards 2 rows down to the 3 for 1 here. And then the 6 hits. Red saying I'm going to have to compete for army. Yes, I understand that. I'm just not going to get involved in the table talk here as blue pops another dev. I just don't think I need to. I think everyone understands what's going on. I think the more they bicker, the better. And there's no need for me to jump in. As that 4 hits. I feel like the 4s have rolled quite a lot this game. Man, I wish I went on that 3 for 1 port. It's killing me. Alright, let's roll. 5. No one really wants sheep right now. I could 4 for 1 for a brick and hold, which I think I might do. And just hopefully no one jacks us. Another 4. Okay, good thing we 4 for 1 then. As orange 4 for 1s for their wheat and passes. 3 hits. Those 3s have really helped red so much. And then the 12 hits, which is huge for blue. I think we need 2 cards here. I'm going to ask for ore and wood. Red ends up just dropping the road up to the 3 for 1 on the wheat. And we roll a 7. So this is an interesting block here because I can't really block red except for this 3 wheat. And I just don't think that's the right block right now. I think the 5 ore is the right block. And I think we steal from blue here. We get the brick. I'm happy to hold here. I just don't want to commit the road to this 3 for 1 because if we lose that spot, it's going to be pretty brutal. And by losing the road there as well, it'll be worse. 8. I'm just going to ask for 2 cards here. Actually, I'm going to give him 2. I'll give him 2 for 2. Yeah, we get the 2 for 2. So that'll give orange the 10, 11, 3 or the 3 for 1. And they drop that settle. So all we need now is red not to be able to settle. Blue plays a knight, solos us on the 8 to take a brick. We're not going to trade with blue now. They must have wanted the wood in our hand. There's a 6, so that should give red the settlement on the 3 for 1, which is going to really hurt. Ooh, they end up ploughing for that spot, which I... Oh, they've... Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I wondered why they were just going to drop one road then, as the 4 hits, which is really annoying because we now have the road settle in hand, so that was pretty big by them. So I think now we're just going to have to road settle here. That losing that port really sucks. So I think this is our last settle spot, and then we're just going to have to city and pop. Okay. Let's just go here and drop that there. We could potentially try and take road. So yeah, we're just going to have to pop after this, and hopefully these 10s start hitting. There's still so many good devs in that deck too, so I really need some 10s and stuff to hit now. Orange drops a road just for this potential connect later on. There's the 10, that's what we're after. That 8 solo block's really annoying from blue. It turns out it's probably the right move. I don't think it was the right block at the time, but I think, yeah, it ends up being a good block now. Oh, they give 4 for 1 there for the wood. And pass. 5 hits. Red still doesn't have that settle, I don't think. Yep, they still don't have it there. Orange is sitting on 13 cards right now, though, which is kind of scary. They 2 for 1 for the wheat, should have the settle now. Oh, they city instead. Interesting. There's another 10. That's really nice. I kind of want to pop 2 devs here. It's gross 4 for 1ing, but with that 8 blocked and no one giving up wheat, I actually think this is the right play. Alright, anything's good here, to be honest. VP and the Year of Plenty. I would have preferred a road building there over the Year of Plenty, but it's not actually the worst thing in the world. That VP is good because it means there's still, like, I've already cleared out 2 of them. I'm pretty sure red has 1 too. So it means there's only 2 VPs left, which makes it really hard for blue. So the question is, what do we want to use this Year of Plenty for, right? I think it's either a city or more devs. I think more devs, especially while this 8 is blocked. We could potentially, dev next turn if we really want to, because orange 4 for 1's for a wheat. Drops a settlement. So for orange, they've got to probably take road and then look to, maybe they can settle again here as well. They end up 3 for 1ing for the wheat. And then blue 7's out, which is just gross. So I wonder if we get blocked here or if red gets blocked. Nope, goes on the 8. That's perfect for us. And then a 6 hits. Let's roll. Here's an 8. Really nice. I almost want to yop here for some ore. And then pop 2 more devs. I really like the idea of 2 more devs here. Yeah. Pop and pop. 2 knights is perfect. Our game disconnected there. That's right, we're back in now. We have the 2 knights that we got, which is nice. Don't want that. So I think red is the definite threat here. Orange is sneaky. I really struggle to see blue doing anything this game. They've just gotten unlucky with all knights so far. Orange ends up just popping a dev. There's a 4. That's really nice. Red rolls another 4, so they've got 4 ore right now, but I think no wheat. They may have to 4 for 1 their ore here for this settlement potentially. Yeah, they 4 for 1 for the brick. And drop another road. Interesting. We'll roll first. And there's a 9. So, I wonder here, are we 4 for 1ing for another dev? Or are we 4 for 1ing for some ore and holding? I think we need to play a knight for pacing, to be honest, because we need to take army. So I think we play the knight. Let's pop it on. Is it the 4 or the 3 here? I think it's the 4. We get a sheep. And then, yeah, I think we, because we need another knight. So I've never 4 for 1 so much in my life. But I think an ore and a wheat here is the right play. We get another dev. Oh, I'm hoping it's a knight. Oh, man, 3 VPs. Okay, we literally just need another knight and we win. This is... orange rolls a 7. So I think we probably get blocked here. I'd say on the 8 wheat, which is going to be gross. Yeah, I think that's the right block. It really does slow us down. 10 hits though, which is just huge. Blue finally gets that settlement down. The 10 hits again. Wow. We're already over, so I want to play the knight here. And I think we pop it on the 8. And I think we definitely steal from red. Red? Yeah, I think we steal from red. Or is it orange? No, it's red. We get an ore. We 7 out though, which is gross. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it goes back on this 4, or does it go on the 3? I think it goes on the 3. We'll steal from red. Yep, we get that. We can dev one more time, and if we get the knight here, it's game over. There's so many knights left in the deck. How many times have I 4 for 1 this game? There it is. That is the game right there. That's huge, guys. Honestly, interesting position that we've had. No matter what happens here, it's game, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So orange plays a knight. Solo blocks the 8. Can't steal off us, though, so that's unfortunate for them. This is the most I've ever fallen for 1 in a game. Blue is really salty. And orange 3 for 1s for the wheat. And passes. We hit the 9. And blue pops another dev, but it's probably too little too late. There's the 9 again. Let's just roll, see what happens. Another 9. Let's just say GG and play the knight. Bang. Thank you very much. That's another win. We are really moving up fast. We're in Platinum 2, 1566. Yeah, blue is so salty. We won that pretty easily in the end. So yeah, blue, red, all the VPs are already gone, which is interesting. Look at the die stats, man. I cannot complain. Those 4s gave us so much sheep, and the game would have been over so much faster if we just had taken that 3 for 1 off red. Which is that was a huge mistake in my opinion. It didn't matter in the end, but just in the purpose of when we play better people, we have to be making that right call there. Because in reality, our wheat's too valuable to be 2 for 1 for it. So that port is honestly just not that great. I think the dice favoured us a lot this game. The 11 didn't roll for our wood, but it didn't matter in the end. We look at the res card stats, those dev card stats. So no monos or road buildings were pulled. So that was going to be some interesting dev card pulls if the game went for any longer. Activity stats and resource stats. So yeah, look at our production compared to everyone else. Yeah, just some great dice rolls there. We got a bit lucky after that bad early call, but we'll take it. A win is a win. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Stay tuned for some more. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.